Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh. And I ask you to bear with me because I am at the limits of my strength now. I just spent the last 4 hours taking all the clothing and all the stuff off the clothing rack and moving it and setting it up so that it's neater. My two MacBooks and the iBook are up there. The hat box is up there. There's a box of stuff up there. The radio's there. The iPhone charger's there. Pencils, a small fan. My bathrobe, my backpack, another bag out there. The stroller and the tray table is over there. There's a chair there with blankets on it. There's this chair. It's full of blankets because it gets cold here at night. And so, I will show you the clothing rack, I think, maybe. There it is. So that's now there. Now it will make it very difficult for me if I ever hook up my Blu-ray player when I watch a movie, but so it goes. And while I was going back, I got two small bookcases. I have not cleared those off yet, nor the stuff behind it. I will do that tomorrow. I'm exhausted. And they have to be cleaned off. But then I'm going to take the paranormal books and the milk crates, put them over there. Hopefully get that board where I put the friskies out of the way, or go to my neighbor and borrow his saw again to cut it some more so we didn't keep hitting our head on it when we go in and out the door. But they're small, they'll fit, and with the big chair there, this means all you have to do is move the big chair somewhere. And I have to move the magnifying lamp back there and make sure I don't disconnect the UFO and the Captain America power thing, and move this lap over somewhat because the chair is leaning on this lamp. But I did a hell of a lot in here, and I threw out stuff. And then I gotta hang everything back after I take what's hanging there for the moment and dust all the metal racks. And Patty asked me if the thing had holes in the bottom. I said, I don't know. I know now. The only way I got it out here and turned it around so I can get to my clothes is get it out the front door. There's little plugs in the bottom, so it may be able to take wheels. I don't know. It would make it a lot. It isn't that heavy when it's empty, but I had that file folder box underneath the table, and I tried to move the table forward to give me enough room. And I go, what the hell's wrong with this table? Then I realized, oh, the box is under there. So I'm rather worn out. I was at this for about 4.5 hours. And then when I went back to the bookcases, I gave Tiny one to Sam, and I have found out unequivocally that Mama Cat and Kitten do not like canned salmon. They'll eat the frisky salmon, but they don't like canned salmon. The Tiny one ate hers, but she wanted more food, so I went and gave Mama Cat and Kitten a little more friskies. Kathy said, you can't afford that many times a day. You got to give them dry food. Yeah, they're spoiled, though. And I don't know what I'm going to do about it until I have a lot more money. Talked at length with Patty till suddenly her phone died. Then I tried to call Kathy repeatedly. She wouldn't answer the phone. Then I finally go, where the hell have you been? Oh, I've been sleeping. So of 3 people, I'm the only one doing any real work. All right, the channel numbers oddly have not changed. I have a gut feeling that they won't change till midnight. I should be at 1,450,000, which is a huge milestone. 50,000 to go to 1.5 million. I'm drinking hot tea here with lemon. And also, while I was feeding Tiny One, I'm getting the can of cat food in the dish. Her dish from earlier with the salmon disappeared. I suspect raccoons. And some lady drives up in a van. Would you like a pizza? I said I would love pizza. So she gave me pizza with pepperoni and onions on it. I didn't see the onions there. Nothing wrong with it. It wasn't a whole pizza. It was about half a pizza. So I said, thank you. And she said, God bless you. And she drove off. So who was that masked woman? So I got half a pizza. And that was dinner. Now, let me see if anybody is. And I watched this video where this guy did a body analysis of Zelensky and Trump. And, well, the impression I got from Zelensky is, one, that he wants, his goal in Ukraine-Russian war is simply revenge. He wants to kill as many Russians as he can. He doesn't want peace. He doesn't want to, he kept like a parrot saying, Putin violated ceasefire 25 times, and by the end of it, Trump was getting really ticked off. So there was no deal, and Trump said, I want peace. And every time he would say, I want peace, I want this to end, I want it to be over, I want it to be finished, Zelensky would make a face, he would roll his eyes, he would scratch his eyebrow, he would scratch his nose. And I don't think the guy wants peace. And I don't think you're going to get peace between Ukraine and Russia until Zelensky resigns, is voted out, is taken out, is removed from office, is impeached, whatever they do. I don't think he has any desire for peace. He wants revenge. So, that's it. No, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Did I start the video yet? No, I didn't. Or have I? Yeah, I have. Okay. It didn't look like I started the video. It's also not showing up as starting the video. Go figure that one out. Okay, hold on. You? That's odd. It's not showing up as live. Very strange. Well, I'll have to try it with this one. Try it with Chrome. See if that'll work. Still seeing the same stuff. There we go. Now, it's funny. That was Firefox. It didn't show it. And yet, in Chrome, it shows it. Now, go figure that one out if you can. I can. All right. So, anyway, there we go. Now, it's funny. That was Firefox. It didn't show it. So, there we go. Hello. Yeah, I did. They start out nice, and then they start, the usual garbage about Kathy. And Kathy was sleeping today from 5 till 9:30 or whenever I called her. And she's 15 miles away, so it's impossible to do what they say I'm doing to her all the time because she's 15 miles away and I don't have a car. And the bus service in the weekend stops, and it sucks, and it stops at 8:30 in the evening, and I'm not going 30 miles and banging her door and punch her in the nose or something. Hey, when are you going to stop beating Kathy? It's stupid. I don't do it. I never have, and it's all because of one video where she said, don't hit me, and I was so mad at her because, I was mad at you too. Yeah, it's because you nagged me for a damn hour in the car. Why are we doing this? I want to film the earthquake damage of the Imperial Canyon earthquake. Kathy has said this in about 35 or 40 videos, including one we did. Oh, and here is the sweet mama cat. Come here, come here. I want to show you off to everybody. Come here, little girl. Hold still, hold still. Don't wiggle. You're all wet. How you get wet? Hey. Mama, calm down. Mama. Oh, mama cat. Calm down, silly girl. Calm down, little mama cat. I'm not going to hurt you. So silly. Mama. She lets me hold her sometimes, but she's not ready for prime time. Your e-bike bat. I thought that said edible battery. I've got the camera's blocking the thing here. Let's see if I can put it back. 2.5 miles and 1 penny electricity. Well, I wish I had. Here's your penny. There you go. I found pennies on the street. So there you go. There's your penny. There's a penny for you. Penny for your thoughts, but they cost 3 cents. So, Mama, you are so silly. Why is your tail all wet, little girl? Your tail is wet, young lady. Huh? She loves the bed. She loves the green blanket, but it's over there. Your claws are too sharp. When I take you to the vet one day to get your shots, they're going to clip your claws, young lady. And no biting. No biting. She gets overstimulated and she bites me, which is not allowed. We do not allow kitties to bite the person. And she loves kneading the blanket. She loves soft blankets. She likes the Reese's blanket too. Yes, so does Fluffy. I have not done laundry yet. I'll do that tomorrow. Energy and permitting. Ugh. And Fluffy's sleeping on the dirty laundry. Cats love sleeping. How much do you pay for your bike? Because I went into Costco and I got this guy with his earbuds. That's a problem. One day I think some people are going to die because there'll be an asteroid strike, a fire, an earthquake, a nuclear attack, a nuclear meltdown of a reactor, and they'll have the earbuds on. They won't know. Run for your lives. Huh? What? Always breaks me up. They're completely oblivious. I've seen people with earbuds, and the other ones that are worse, they will be walking down the street, and they're doing this with their phone. And they're not looking left, right, forward, back. They could run into a wall, a tree, anything, because they're not looking where they're going and not looking around them. Oh, you built your own e-bike. Okay. Well, I stopped this guy, and he took them off. I said, holy cow, $1,200? I bought cars for less than $1,200. And if I have $200, am I going to buy an e-bike or a car? I'm buying a car. To hell with an e-bike. I can't carry cat litter on an e-bike. Not a lot of it. Or cat food. Or, where'd she go? Or I put the 27-inch Slimac with great difficulty, it weighs 40 pounds, under there. Then I got to clear off the table tomorrow. I picked a lot of stuff up. I have a MacBook bag under there, 2 MacBooks, an iBook, my hat box, not the plastic hat box, my scarf box, my hat, gloves, 2 jackets on the back of the chair, much stuff behind, clothes behind the chair need to be washed, and a towel. And the stroller's there. I'll move the magnifying lens back after I move the power strip so Captain America and the flying saucer doesn't get. Yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, we bought Priuses for $3 grand. 220. Our first Prius cost $4 grand. So I'm going like, would you rather have an e-bike and get drowned, freeze, have the problem you get flat tires? Hello? Or would rather have a nice, warm, heated car or air-conditioned car that gets 60 miles a gallon or 50 miles a gallon? I don't get it. Why would you want to ride a bicycle everywhere? I could see in San Francisco where it costs a fortune to park, where you got steep hills and all that. Of course, I don't know what their weight requirements. I expect they don't go over about 300 pounds. I need to carry home 70 pounds of cat litter. I'm not going to be strapping them on a bicycle. However, I have taken 20 pounds of cat litter and 20 pounds of Friskies on a bike or Iams and went down the hill of death behind Nob Hill Foods in Martinez, and where Round Table Pizza is with the great chicken with barbecue sauce pizza. And the whole time going down that very steep hill, 2 things. Hope I hit the bottom, don't hit a car, a tree, a telephone pole, and I hope I don't hit a rock and go, wah! But that was the way I used to push the bike from Walmart up this steep sidewalk, then push it across the traffic light, then get to the hill and go down the hill. There's an alternate way You go up the slight hill, and then you're on level ground for a while, and you get another steep hill, or you go the other way, Howe Road, which goes up level for a while, and then it's steep all the way down. Then you push the bike uphill, and then it's steep all the way down Pacheco to you hit the corner where the road curves just before you get to the county jail, and then it's flat. So there's nowhere in Martinez that's flat that except for downtown. Everything is hills. And I used to have a bicycle, and the problem is when I fractured my knee, I couldn't ride it up hills. Go to Kroger or Target or Walmart. I use a backpack or whatever. Whatever backpack is. I can't really buy anything big. Well, I've got a backpack. I've got bags. I went in the bedroom last night. What's in this bag? About 100 plastic shopping bags. What's in this bag? About 10 canvas shopping bags or cloth. I got tons of bags. But, you can't carry much. And the bike dealers, when my mother bought me this bicycle, she didn't tell me she was going to do it. She didn't ask my opinion. She didn't ask if I wanted it. Just went and bought me a $600 bike that was too short. No, it was too long for me. I couldn't get over the bar in the middle. And they didn't have a women's bike. I prefer a women's bike, not because I'm effeminate, but when you put your leg over it, you don't get your male equipment caught in the bar. And they didn't have one that was big enough because I'm tall. And I refused to accept delivery of the bike. And they would have already ordered it. I said, you didn't order it for me. I didn't order it. My mother ordered it. Deal with my mother. They got me another bike. I raised hell about it. I got really angry. They called the police on me, and the policeman told them, get him another bike. We ride bicycles. We got to have one that fits. Thank you, SFPD. San Francisco. Oh, George, no, he hasn't called me in several months. He's not replying my emails. Who knows? I talked to Tom a couple weeks ago. I'm busy right now. What do you want? I just want to see how you guys are doing. Oh, we're okay. But I got to let you go. So that's Tom Danheiser, his producer. One day, when I pay off my debt and go to Vegas, I will go to a George Norrie event in person. Maybe hold up a sign. George, why aren't you calling me? Or why aren't you emailing me? He's always busy. But his mustache is turning white. So anyway, I didn't realize how heavy shirts and pants would be on plastic hangers till I had to move about 100 of them. So I did a lot of work today. I certainly did, yes. Now, when Patty comes over, she doesn't have to move the clothing rack. I will be moving the paranormal books, and I may well take the videos and move them over there. Since I have 2 bookcases now, that might be able to take off the milk crates and empty out 1 bookcase and then put all that stuff over there when I clean it off. You cannot put, for some reason, 2 milk crates full of books over there because the milk crates sag, which is strange because I got 2 on top of that wooden milk crate and they're not sagging. So there must be different kinds of milk crates. I think he might be Armenian. I don't remember, or Lebanese, something like that. Middle Eastern, but it has been discussed, but this is not my memory problems with COVID and being old. I just don't remember. He's talked about his family in the past. But it's one of those things, I don't care where he came from. I listen to the content of the program. Is it good or bad? That's all I care about. So it's, I know it's from somewhere in that region. It's not Israel. He's not Israeli. He's not Jewish. I believe he's a Christian, but Don't quote me on that either. I know he had a wife and relatives and all that. So, and formerly a dog. He got rid of the dog. He had no time for the dog. I watched a lot of cute kitty videos and some cute dog videos. Poor mama cat was freezing in the cold, was about to have babies. She had 5 babies. All the babies got adopted. Mama cat got a home. Uh, Another cat showed up at the door, was covered in frost. They adopted her. Another couple went to the animal shelter, was going to get 1 cat. They came home with 3. So, Lebanese and Egyptian, okay. And before the PLO and other forces destroyed Lebanon, it was considered the Paris of the West. It was the Riviera of the Middle East. It was a wonderful country, but they ruined it. They blew the hell out of it. I've never understood this predilection of the people in that region to fight with everybody, including each other, and the irrational hatred of Israel. Because, okay, Israel took Israel over, and when the British left, and a lot of the Arabs lived, a lot were willing to live in peace. Others were not. This nonsense. I'm biased. I'm Jewish. I don't work out with my mother, but this nonsense drive the Israelis into the sea. So, and you had a huge Christian population in Lebanon and all, but that whole area has been fighting since before Jesus, or at least since Muhammad, and I don't get it. Now, the 2 sects of Mohammedanism, the one that after Muhammad died, there was his son and there was some other nephew in there. The Shiites and the Shias, they hate each other. And I've talked to Palestinians in the past. When I lived in San Francisco and would go into their stores, and they have a Palestinian calendar wall, and said, "You do realize there is no such thing as Palestine? It's an artificial country named by the British." And there technically could be called Philistine, because that's where the name came from. The Philistines. You may remember a guy named David and Goliath, not the cartoon. And, but why are we fighting? And they said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, we have the same father." And the guy's father was standing next to him. He looked at me kind of funny. I said, "Your father is my father, Abraham, father of the Jews, the father of Isaac and Ishmael. We are brothers. We are cousins at the very least. We shouldn't be fighting." Now, mind, that's thousands of years ago, but it applies, I think. And you take one person and they're reasonable and they want to listen, he goes, "I never thought of that. I don't have anything against you. You want a piece of Israel, take a piece of Israel. But don't fight, don't blow up stuff, don't kill people." Israel turned desert into a garden. You guys could do the same. Some people, all they got is hate. And I don't get it. I don't hate anybody except trolls. With occasionally deep resentment for bad customer service, bad medical care, things like that. But I don't hate. Gets you all soured inside. Tears up your inside, and makes your ulcer churn. If they were willing to go in there, look, they got beaches here, they got condos. Whoa. What the hell was that? Something banging. Every time I hear a banging noise, I think that's precursor to an earthquake. Anyway, they got beautiful cities like Tel Aviv and Haifa and parts of Jerusalem. And if you took them around, look how they're living. They're living in prosperity, not living like the Gaza Strip that's destroyed now. Trump wants to rebuild it. I don't know where he's going to get the money from. Maybe all that Doge money will go partly to Gaza. Wants to take all the, where's he going to move all the Gazans? I don't know. It's bugged me. It was on the third. Might be the nut. The nut came by last night, started screaming at me in my screen door. It was very hot last night. I had to turn on the fan. Luckily, I locked the screen door. And he came up and, wake up, fat boy. I'm going, oh, God. Then he went to start screaming at the third floor. I saw him go up the street. I think he knows a little better not to confront me. I think the cops have talked to him. But, you know, the Israelis built kibbutzes. They grow olives. They grow oranges. They grow lemons. They grow fruit. They grow vegetables. They're living good. Where the Palestinians and the Arabs, a lot of them are poor. They have no property rights. You can go in an Arab guy's house. He's out of town for the week and come back. You squat in a house under Muslim law. It's your house now. That's wrong. I don't have that worry. Someone comes near, they'll trip and kill themselves. I'll drag it, make sure they got a full wallet. No, take their wallet, take their money out, put it back in, drag them out there. I don't know how they got in here, officer. I was in the bathroom. I'm kidding. No, he fell. Hit his head and died. I tried to call 911. My phone wouldn't work. The screen is too dim. No. I don't think I can fit 1,000,000 people in there. It'd be awfully crowded. And I think Mama Cat and Fluffy and Kitten would object. All right, your number 9,332. Take a number, please. You get to stand between 1:05 and 1:06 p.m. We hand you a blanket and a pillow. Next, and a bar of soap. That ain't gonna work. And also, you want to give them a homeland? Move them to the American Southwest. Move them to the desert and build tiny houses that have solar and air conditioning. Move them somewhere until Trump rebuilds Gaza. And the only problem is, will they be able to afford to live in the new rebuilt Gaza? It'll be, Trump acres. Trump Palace. Trump can't do Taj Mahal. That's been used. That got turned into the guitar thing. What the hell is that? Hard Rock. They turned the Taj Mahal into Hard Rock. So, and I don't believe in. By the way, Las Vegas. I mentioned earlier when I did a video about house prices. Prices for condos and timeshares are going way down in Vegas. Nobody wants timeshares. No, I don't want to take Gaza for ourselves. Who wants to live there? It's hot, dusty. Somebody will try to blow you up. No, I don't want to do that. Let them have God, but rebuild it so they have livable. They have no running water in places. They have raw sewage coming out. A lot of their buildings have been destroyed in missile attacks, or their own people blow stuff up. No, just fix it up so they can live, and a lot of the people in Gaza went to work in Israel every day. It's dumb. Go to work, feed your family, say your prayers, whatever you do. We all pray, or most people pray, that believe in God, and get over it, Live the best life you can. I'm not a rich man. If I were a rich man, all day long I'd watch YouTube and I'd eat pizza and blow up like a balloon. Anyway, he blew up real good. But if I ever got rich, I win the lotto, I give a percentage to veterans organizations, homeless groups, dog and cat rescue places. All the people have helped me out on YouTube over the last 14 years. And, hey, there's an idea. Find some land in Egypt and make it Gaza land. Instead of Disneyland, we'll make it Gaza land. Rides, rides for the kiddies, you know. Free cotton candy, free soda. Well, we can't have soda. RFK Jr. might object. We'll have some free lemonade. There you go, free lemonade. Free lemonade, rides for the kiddies, and paddle boats. Fireworks show. I don't know if they do fireworks in the Middle East. I have no idea. Might be dangerous to do fireworks. Or under attack! Maybe a laser show. Gaza land. Show proof of being a Gazan. You get in free to Gaza land. Yeah. Everything else costs money. Or shekels or whatever they use. I think Egypt used shekels also. They used to be British, so. Maybe you could have Zelensky run Gaza land. I think he needs a new job. And some reporter, the guy doing the watching the movement, said that was a stupid question. Do you own a suit? No. I think it was stupid. I had the same thing. You're dressed like a bum. You don't wear green combat pajamas to meet the President of the United States. Get a suit for a guy. I don't own one, but you can bet if I ever had a chance to go to the White House and meet with Trump and J.D. Vance, I'd call my sister. Hey, I need help. I got to buy a suit real fast and an airline ticket because, well, Trump might pay for my airfare, but I don't own a suit. I'm going to meet with the president. He's going to be on my YouTube channel. I'd be going down to DXL or whatever it's called. Get me a wash and wear suit. I tried washing it, Mr. President, but I couldn't wear it. I borrowed a suit from Zelensky. Oh, yeah. Zelensky said, I will buy a cheap suit. No, you don't buy a cheap suit, you bum. You've gotten, what, $250 billion in the U.S.? You don't have any money for a suit? Hello? Steal a couple $100. Get an Armani suit or something. Go stop in San Francisco, get a cable car clothier suit, anything but that combat crap. There he is. By the way, what is that red thing? Welcome. Oh, there he goes. That's not him. Goodbye, troll. And I talk about trolls, and they pretend to be nice, and they come in. What's the point of coming in and being a troll? That's so damn stupid. And I had people come in and say, come in and, you know, okay, hold on. Don't come in and be nice and really be a troll. It makes me angry, but also it's very, very wrong to do. Now his whole content got deleted. And if I ever get YouTube in person, block them for life. Now, he's been timed out for 24 hours, but he's also blocked. All right, with that in mind, I'm going to go. Can't have a conversation with a guy who's pretending to be what he isn't. Have a good night. Stay warm, stay dry, and remember you can get your friends, coworkers, family, acquaintances to watch the channel, subscribe, and you can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 where you see content nowhere else. Help feed the cats. I will catch you next time and watch this guy is for flying Gazans. All right, that's it for this one. See you later. Have a good night. I will have more progress with the bookcases and the clothing rack and now padding up. I wanted to see if I could move it myself, and I managed to, but it took a while. Once I got everything off of it, I tried lifting it. It was okay to lift, but I couldn't get it. I had to turn it around so I can get to the clothing that's hanging up. I'll see you next time. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Send the trolls to Gaza and let